What's going on, traders? Let's talk about Dogecoin once again, as we are quite literally squeezing out of a range that we were formulating in the small time frames, and we are finally resolving our way to the upside all the way towards 50 cents as your first potential resistance. So, guys, why this actually happened is this one right here. This is the main reason why this happened. CoinbasePro, the professional trading exchange from Coinbase itself, listed Dogecoin. Right now, this is one of the biggest reasons why this is happening as of now. But we do have technical reasons behind it as well. So let's jump on the charts itself, guys. We do have the squeeze resolving to the upside, and in terms of your upside targets for this one right here, you are somewhere aligning alongside the 47 cents level, alongside this last little sell area, which actually triggered this entire down wave, right? Coming back all the way towards the 200 symbol on the 10-hour time frame, guys. Now, I'll be talking about why the 10-hour time frame is quite relevant for Dogecoin itself, but remember, this is going to be your key profit taking region in the first and the foremost pass, and then we can talk about, if we do start trending above this price point right here, then we can talk about the prior all-time high retest on Dogecoin itself. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci retracement of this entire retracement of the downside, your targets are somewhere alongside the 0.5 extension standing on these levels. But guys, I do personally believe that if we are going to be making our way towards 0.5 extension on Fibs, I think there's not going to be any stopping until 0.600 at least. And guys, most of the crypto assets right now do have their structure lined up for a retest about the 0.618. So it won't really surprise me if Dogecoin actually goes all the way up till 0.54 cents level. And once we start trending above that, let's just assume that we're going to be trending above this entire region, then we are going to be potentially pushing out for these levels. And guys, guess what? If that really happens, yes, you'll be targeting at $1 per Dogecoin. Finally, would that happen immediately? No, guys, I don't think so. But in this video, we're going to be talking about how to manage your risks if you are exposed in Dogecoin, because that's the most important thing, right? So that you people freak out when Dogecoin does something like this. Where the fuck are your diamond hands, right? If you're tweeting that I got diamond hands only in Dogecoin, you have to hold through these, right? In a macro bull, you have to hold through these. All right, now we can make an argument. Yes, the Bitcoin price action has flipped into a macro bear, which means that the altcoins will retrace the upside, but they will be looked upon like a bearish retracement the first and the foremost go. But if we take down some key levels of any bearish retracement for that matter, guys, then we can talk about a potential upswing, taking the previous all-time high, going on all the way towards 1.618, or even the. All right, now let's not talk about that. It's just very, very far-fetched, guys. All right, if I just want to put facts and figures into these levels, if Dogecoin goes to $1.5 levels, guys, what would that mean? Do you know what would that mean? Do you even know what that would mean, guys? That would mean that it will be competing against Ethereum itself. The market capital will be more than Ethereum itself, guys, which is kind of unlikely. Don't you think so? I mean, just open your eyes, just think it through, be practical. It's quite unlikely. It's quite unlikely, right? That Dogecoin goes to these price points. But guys, it's crypto market. We can't just negate the possibility. We can just keep a little bit of 20% even 15 to 20% probability of that event happening. But it's gonna be on a far less likely situation, guys. Now, why am I talking about the 10-hour time frame? This is the point of discussion, and this is the point of where your risk can be managed in this particular time frame for this entire wave to the upside for Dogecoin, guys. Now, you can see right here, this was your bullish cross, guys. Now let me get rid of the 21 simple itself, where the picture gets a little clearer. We'll be talking about 20. We'll be talking about 55 simple and the 200 simple moving average on the 10-hour time frame, which is quite significant for this entire trend, guys. You saw this bullish cross which happened right here during the third week of November, and the price action was, guys, the price was nothing, was absolute pennies right here for Dogecoin itself. This is when you had your first bullish cross, and guys, guess what? Well. You still have that bullish cross. I mean, look, you did have some clear chances of averting this one and crossing this one to the downside for your trend reversal, but this one didn't happen. And guys, it's just trending against the 200 simple bag again. So the technicals are very strong. I mean, look, guys, this was a simple retracement down all the way towards these levels, right? If I turn off the logarithmic value, yes, this looks like a bubble burst. And look, guys, to be honest with you, Dogecoin did lose 70% of its value, and that is catastrophic. That is catastrophic for anybody buying the top. And generally, these kind of price actions are what you see in a bubble burst situation, guys. It's just that, right? Now, what can essentially happen right here is that when you're, let's just say, guys, you can simply keep on trending to the upside until you go for that ultimate death cross right here, ultimate bearish cross right here between this moving average. Until that really happens, guys, I think this is simply going to be a rip to the upside. This is simply going to be a trend continuation to the upside. And there's another thing which I simply cannot deny, guys. Now, this is just going to be a bullish video for Doge. Although I am fundamentally a huge bear on Dogecoin. I mean, guys, for full disclosure, I am not interested in holding any Dogecoin for the rest of my life, I guess. I mean, am I going to be too stringent about that? Maybe, guys, because we do have better investments down the line, and my fundamental bias for Dogecoin will not change until there is something revolutionary happening for the blockchain itself. And most of the people are actually using this one instead of Bitcoin or Ethereum for DeFi or anything like that. Until then, guys, fundamentally, I'm not a bullish person on Dogecoin, to be honest with you. I'm just not. I'm just not. But as far as the technical goes, guys, I can't deny the fact that this one was your low and this one was another low, which just formulated right here. And well, quite higher than the previous one. So ultimately suggesting the point that, guys, if you just simply go back as well, I mean, look, this is a trend and a continuation. I mean, this is trend and a motion, guys. All the lows are simply higher than your previous lows, and well, ever since this bullish cross, higher lows on the 10-hour time frame, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, continuing again and again, breaking out of the squeeze right here, guys. And not just a squeeze, this entire trend line breaking out again. So guys, what generally happens is that when you break out of this wedge kind of price action formulation, you do test the high. I mean, look, guys, generally that happens more than 50% of the times. This is what happens in the price action. So if you clear these levels, basically the last point of rejection on Dogecoin, you would have a clear trade off of the all-time highs right here, starting in at 75 cents, guys. And once we start taking that one out, yep, cock-a-doodle-doo, $1 Doge, not really far-fetched of an opinion, but look, guys, I can draw lines a million fucking ways, but the general point of the market is the general trend analysis, to be honest with you. And if you can figure out, this is plain naked charting with literally two moving averages, nothing else, right? And it's quite suggesting of the fact that yes, you are in a continuation trend to the upside, and your target is here, and your ultimate target is right here, guys. Okay, now if I just simply go by the technical perspective, yes, I would not be looking at any breakdown of the price action from these levels to the downside until you see this potential bear cross formulating between the 55 and the 200 on the 10-hour time frame, guys. This is, let's just say, this time frame is going to help you front run the market. This is yet another edge, right? So hit that like, guys, free edge for you. Hit that like, go for the subscribe, and hit the bell icon as well. This is time sensitive. All right, this is actually time sensitive, guys, which is why you have to stay updated whenever I make videos on Dogecoin, I guess. I mean, guys, so yeah, once you start clearing this one out, you know the deal, guys, and your low and your risk management will be right here alongside the 200 simple on the 10-hour time frame. Until then, this is right in the middle of a trending motion, guys. Most likely you could come back down in the small time frames, retest this moving average, and then eventually go to the upside. But as far as you're maintaining this low and this breakout range right here on these levels, yes, your trend is going to be to the upside, and most likely you will have some follow through to the upside even further down the line, guys. That would be really interesting to see in the coming days for Dogecoin. 10-hour RSI leaving the 60 ranges out of this is a crazy expansion out of no. I mean, can't really deny that it was expected, right? A lot of bullish divergence happening all alongside this price action right here, with your moving average supporting the price action itself. Yes, you had to expand with beauty, and well, guys, the CoinbasePro news accelerated this breakout, and you are currently overbought in the RSI. But that is not a death sentence, guys. Look. Check this out right here. Like, you started breaking the upside with your RSI trending above 60. You did consolidate in the mid, but yep, your general trend was to the upside. So if anyone if anyone were to put a gun on my head and ask where would I manage my risk, essentially on the small time frames, I would manage my risk below the 55 simple on the 10-hour time frame itself, which is going to be somewhere alongside the 0.375 cents levels right here, guys, alongside this structure, alongside this high that we just invalidated. And this is why we got accelerated to the upside out of this high right here, right? This is where my risk management will extend all the way towards. This is not a financial advice. This can't be a financial advice. Although if you do wish to trade Dogecoin perpetual contracts, trade that on FTX, guys. It's a better exchange. It's way better than most of the derivative exchanges, guys. Links will be down in the description. You can check that out. You can check out the tutorial on how to long general assets on FTX itself, guys. Video, the recommendation will be somewhere, I don't know, and somewhere alongside, right? Okay, guys. Now next up, this is the real reason why Dogecoin's price action against USD got really accelerated, guys. Now the price action structure right here is quite different. It's quite fucking different. Why is it different, guys? Because the BTC strength in the market is generally down, right? And the altcoins are going to the upside because the dominance is not there, guys. So, which is why the market right now is ruled by altcoins. I mean, this is the facts and the figures, guys. This is not me telling these fucking altcoins to trend to the upside. This is just facts and figures. And what I can look from the price action on most of the altcoins right here is that yes, your general trend and the general strengthful price action is happening on the altcoin pairs against BTC itself, guys. Which is why your USD pairs generally are getting pulled away to the upside because of these sort of price action happening on the BTC pair itself, right? Now, guys, the structure can't be compared onto the BTC's price action itself. Onto the USD price action itself. You can see the moving averages are quite deviated, guys. This is a humongous amount of deviation. And well, am I a bad news bearer? Yes, I'm a bad news bearer for Dogecoin fundamentally. But in terms of technical behavior, guys, I think the ship has sailed. I mean, look, this was a perfect squeeze, and all right, you did not have any volatility expansion on the 10-hour time frame. For that matter, let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see if we had any volatility expansion and any potential. Yeah, guys, you did have this buy signal, right? Immediately go to the upside. Now, essentially, that does not mean that whenever this yellow signal pops up, you got to long the fuck out of Dogecoin. No, that does not mean that, guys. It's just an indication that, look, the volatility is completely squeezing down, right? There's nothing happening in the price action for a very long time, which is why anything could happen. Anything could happen. And now this one started going to the upside after the CoinbasePro listing, guys. So this is the general interplay between the technical and the fundamentals happening in the market. Free information for all of you. So got to keep some things in mind, and well, got to act, guys. Got to act as well. As soon as anybody would have seen the Coinbase listing happening somewhere alongside these levels on the price action itself, yes, with the volatility expansion on these levels, this was a clear trade to the upside on the BTC pair on Dogecoin itself, which is still trending, to be honest with you. Still trending on the 4-hour time frame to the upside with the guys. This is aggressive looking price action. And once we start taking this high right here, which from where essentially you really got rejected on the USD pair itself, guys. Remember the price action structure. This is aligning somewhere alongside the 75 cents on Dogecoin USD as well. So once you start trending above this price point on the BTC pair on the 4-hour time frame, yes, tables could turn around. Yes, tides could turn around as well, and we could be trending above this area again. That would mean that Dogecoin will go to $1. And guys, well, to be honest with you, until you are clearing this one to the upside, there is no hurry. There is going to be no FOMO. RSI is quite fucking overextended. This is massive overextension. Does not mean that the price can't go to the upside, but essentially, look, I would not buy here, guys. Look, essentially, if you're trading the market, it's the discipline that you should be concerned about. It's not these assets that are going to the upside that you should be concerned about, guys. Remember, you are in these markets for an objective. You are in here to make money, and essentially, whenever you long any asset on an RSI read like this, you don't make money. You don't make money, right? Which is why let this one consolidate alongside the price action happening on this high and this high as well. Then we can talk about some further expansion on Dogecoin itself. Until then, guys, the most likely situation that could arise from these levels right here could be the fact that because of this overexpansion on the RSI itself, this could happen down the line, and then eventually further down we can potentially hope for a breakout of this range right here, and that would be pretty interesting, guys. Now, if we just take an extension and just a little bit of Fibonacci hocus pocus analysis, guys, the 1.600 will stand at 1500 satoshis. Holy shit, fuck. This one is coming from 20 satoshis, man. Holy crap, guys. I never believed in fucking Dogecoin. It looks like memes are gonna rule this world. It's nothing else is gonna work out. All these fucking scientists trying to innovate, do something. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Only fucking memes matter, guys. This is crazy, right? This is crazy. And fundamentally quite disappointing as well. I mean, this is quite disappointing, guys. I do expect a lot from humanity, but it looks like all humanity wants to expect is fucking memes down the line. This is crazy, man. Holy crap. To long this one, if I want to trade Dogecoin, I do have to fight against my fundamental self and be so stringent about certain facts, and then maybe I can think about taking a trade. But guys, personally, it's a struggle. It's a fight for me myself to go long on Dogecoin. It's mad. It's mad. I mean, you can't underestimate the power of stupidity. I guess. It's okay. That's a lot of ramble. I should just shut the fuck up right here and talk about some further extensions if they come into fruition out of this entire squeeze to the upside, guys. You know the drill. You know the deal right here. 618 standing in at 1500. 2618 standing in at 2000 satoshis per Doge against BTC. Shit, holy crap, that could come into reality, guys. Like, all right. So, do we have anything to follow up for this video? No, I guess not, guys. Let me know down in the description if you do hold Dogecoin, if you do hodl Dogecoin, if you want to soddle Dogecoin at these levels. Let me know that as well down in the description. And if you do agree with this TA, and if guys, let me just jump back to this. If this one made a lot of sense to you, the 10-hour time frame and the interplay between the 55 and the 200 simple, hit that like and go for the subscribe. Hit that bell icon as well so that you don't miss out on some key information coming from this channel. Alright, guys, I am gonna close this video right here. I'll catch you all in the next one pretty soon. Bye for now.